white stripe. He stands with his head trainer, Rashid Nasser. He scaled 8 stone, 13 pounds, 56.7 kilos, or 125.12 pounds. His professional record, 12 victories, 6 defeats, 2 draws, and 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Swedi Mohamed. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands with his head trainer, Dave Caldwell. He wears the white and red. This 19-year-old, 5'10", super bantamweight southpaw, scaled 8 stone, 13 pounds, 56.7 kilos, or 125.9 pounds. His young professional record, thus far perfect, 1 fight, 1 victory. Here is the 7-time national champion, the 2-time European champion, and the 2017 Youth Olympic champion, fighting out of Leeds in the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, Island Drago, Hopey Price.
Just the second pro fight
for
Hopey Price.
The rules, watch your head,
The Swedi Mohamed Tanzania has been around a while.
Yourselves at all times, shake hands.
Last words from Ian John Lewis, the first of 4 3-minute rounds made at super bantamweight. This one, just 19 years of age. Price believes he's born to be on the big stage, and they don't get much bigger than this one. You might have seen him. You might have seen Price as he came into the ring having to dry the bottom of these boxing boots there. Just confirmation of how wet it is, how slippery it is outside of the ring. But the good news is, as we giggle here in our ponchos, the good news is that the ring itself, there seems to be no problem with the boxers keeping it in.
Yeah, it looks dry, unlike us. We are fresh. But look, very glad to see Hopey Price out again. He's in my hotel, and he's just loving being here. He really is. You know, this is what dreams are made of. So early on in your pro career, to be on a bill of this magnitude is great, and he really is a good boxer, well schooled, has a great coach in Dave Caldwell. Really hasn't put a foot wrong. I know he's only had the one, but I mean, even in the amateurs, didn't really put a foot wrong. He won multiple national titles. Gunshots come out. Good shot from Hopey Price.
And that's the first fight in a year for the man from Tanzania, from Swedi Mohamed. And he actually made, according to the records, this fella made his professional debut at the age of 12. So I hope he got well rewarded, that's all I would say. But the early signs of distress for him. Gum shield flying out in the first. And Hopey Price. Oh, good sharp shot, that one. And he does look really sharp, doesn't he, Price?
He does. You know, they say, and it is very true, speed generates power. He does have a bit of pop in his punches, and it's all because of that hand speed that he carries. Really, really good boxer. Well schooled, like I say. Has a fantastic jab. Really boxing well here. Good stuff.
His real name is Ivor Hope Price. Trains for that to Caldwell Camp, as Darren has just told you, in Rotherham. Just his second professional fight, and saying it feels like Christmas has come early for him here in Saudi Arabia, getting this opportunity. Fair play to the local public here, despite the torrential rain that has been coming on intermittently over the last 2 or 3 hours. The 15,000 seat arena is filling up very nicely indeed.
It is, and what an honour it is to be here.
It is.
You know, it's a great card, and like I say, I echo what I said earlier. Good work from Price, really picking his shots well. Similar to Hrgovic, you know, not in stature, but in the way they think. It's educated pressure. You know, he walks forward, he's always thinking. about what he's doing, and that's because of the pedigree that himself and Hrgovic have. You know, they're just rushing, they think about what they're doing. That's why they've been so successful so far.
And Swedi Mohamed has come quite well after Gumshoe came flying out earlier on, and he will hear the bell for the end of this first round, giving away a fair bit of height advantage here to the 19-year-old, both coming in at 8 stone 13 for this one.
Well, good positive start from Hopey Price there. Good stuff. You'd always like to get the first round out. I know he leads and...
That was a very good right hand, followed up with the left, and the Gumshoe came flying out. The man from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Round 2 then, Super Bantams, round 2 of just 4, second pro fight for Price. I should have told you really that he won a gold in last year's Youth Olympics in Buenos Aires, the first British fighter ever to win a gold at those Youth Olympic Games, organised by the International Olympic Association for fighters between the age of 14 and 18, and a really good effort by Ivan Hope Price to win that particular medal. The IOC organising that tournament in Buenos Aires, and he's not short of confidence. He's got another fight scheduled in a couple of weeks at York Hall, I think, before Christmas, so they're keeping him busy. And what an education this is, getting on a plane, coming over to Saudi Arabia, doing this.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
And it's so good to see him out frequently. That's what you want as a novice pro. You want to be out, you want to be active, you want to be in there. You are learning all the time, especially at the tender age of 19. He is learning on the job, but there is so much to like about him. He's such a slick, nice, well-schooled boxer. He really is. Always thinking, moving his head, doesn't rush in. You know, I think as time goes on, he's only 19.
Yeah.
I think he will start planting his feet a bit more. He will as time goes on. That was a good shot.
That's a good left
back to
hook,
the body.
really. And again, the legs of the smaller Tanzanian sort of went in a bit of wheel spin there as he was trapped in the corner.
Gumshoe come out again, Jim.
Yeah.
There was a glancing blow there.
He's got a bit of power, hasn't he? By the look of it, that's twice he got the Gumshoe.
Again, it's that, you know, to the naked eye, I guess, watching this, you'd think, oh, it doesn't carry huge power, but what it is the speed that he has generates power. So Mohamed will be feeling these, I've no doubt.
Tied up in the middle of the ring, got a bit messy there, and he perhaps did have a little go at the back of the head, did Hopey Price there, but allowed to continue. Just 4 rounds this, looking at the super bantamweights.
Credit to Mohamed. I always remember the great Costa Zoo fought Ricky Hatton.
Yeah.
He always said, you know, he was a well-schooled amateur, won numerous gold medals, but he always said he found the African fighters the hardest to fight. They're so awkward and unorthodox, and we can see that with Mohamed. He's making life hard for Hopey Price in there. You know, he's moving his head, he's firing back with big wild swings, and it does keep you thinking.
And Price must keep that little bit of patience now.
Yep.
And again, a good left hook to the body, and out of range was the little man from the Tanzania, Swedi Mohamed, well out of range as he looked to counter.
Great footwork there, Jim.
Very good.
From Hopey Price, creating angles, good stuff. Like you say,
And JD Sports.
like this, and he's shown loads of it, picking the shots well. Lovely stuff from Hopey Price.
He has got the power to finish this inside 4 rounds if he wants, but he's boxed really well in the opening couple of rounds, has Hopey Price. Coming up to the third of 4 rounds.
Second out, round 3.
So the earlier 2 rounds have gone the way of the British fighter in the white trunks. Gumshoe out twice for Swedi Mohamed. He's having his first fight for a year. And just the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, Salam Alaikum.
From Leeds in Yorkshire.
Yeah, boxing lovely. Jim.
Yeah, you're impressed with him. I can tell it by in your voice that you like what you're seeing. And okay, second pro fight, still a novice, still only 19, but you're liking a lot of what you're seeing.
I am, you know. Look, Mohamed's never going to win a world title or anything near that, but he's very awkward, he's very game. Always keeping Hopey Price think. But what Hopey Price is doing so well is he's sticking to his boxing. He's remained patient. He's moved his head and feet really well. The counter punches that he's landed have been fantastic. So he doesn't need to do anything else. He just needs to stay switched on, don't get complacent, and continue to do what you do. As the fight goes on, only one more round after this, I expect him to maybe go through the gears a little bit more. But it's all about getting the job done, getting that another win next to your name, and on to the 19th of December, where we can get out again and, you know, have a nice Christmas.
Absolutely.
Back to business in the new year.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking at this vastly more
Ladies and gentlemen,
74 rounds he's had. He's 6 years older as well. And he, for my money, a points win over this fellow looked very, very nice on his record for just his second professional fight as well. And there's no point in going too gung-ho and looking for anything spectacular, because as you're saying, the guys that fight from that part of the world are made of very good.
They are indeed. And look, if this goes to the next round and he hears the final bell, these will be 4 valuable rounds for Hopey Price. You know, he's learning on the job, though. He's well educated, well skilled, well schooled from that good amateur pedigree. He's only 19, so still learning, but doing everything right at the minute.
Last minute of the third round. Quieter round this one. We'll stand by for an explosive finish in the fourth.
Do you know what, Jim? Sorry, that might not be the case. You know,
no,
maybe
it might not be.
Oh, good shot, good left hand, and
well,
they sort of come out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness! Oh, he stopped it there. Now that's a very sharp stoppage. That's a very sharp stoppage indeed. And we'll have a little look back at that. But it looked great on his record, on Hopey Price's record, but slightly mystified in the corner there. And I'm with him a little bit there, Swedi Mohamed. I mean, I'm a great one for not letting fights go on too long, but he was in there very, very smartly there, and Mohamed's going, well, what's occurring here?
Yeah, the crowd didn't like that one. Look, regardless, it's a very good win. Credit to Mohamed there. He didn't complain, hasn't whinged, hasn't moaned. Yeah, credit to him there.
Explosive finish, I told you.
There you go. What do I know? What do I know? But no, it was a very good win. I was impressed with him there. We only got to see 2.5 rounds of him, or maybe a little bit more, but look, it was a good composed performance. I love the patience, I love the educated pressure, I love the work behind the jab. It was a very good win. We'll see here.
Let's have a look.
It was a good right to the body, and a lovely switch to the attack, body head. Still thinking, not rushing in. There you go, slipping lovely right to the body.
Well, that's 2 very, very good shots, aren't they? Body shot and the left to the head,
and back to fight with another straight left. And you know what, it was 2 very good shots. I do feel Mohamed could have continued there, should have been allowed to continue, but still, nonetheless, it was only ever going to be one way there.
Eyes wide open. Victory going to Hopey Price. 2 out of 2. A name to remember, and 1 to watch. Very composed display and a very good victory.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ian John Lewis calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 22 seconds of round number 3. Your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated, Drago Hopey.